Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode we worked on our depot here, and in this episode I'm going to go back and fix all the stuff that is absolutely wrong with this. The same concept applies. I still want to break it out like this, but this whole like wrapping around thing and everything, this does not work for me at all whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is, let me think here. Let me turn my headphones down. There we go. It's a little bit much in the headphones. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of all of this. I know I put a lot of work in last episode to do this, but once I finish doing what I'm doing here, it'll make a bit more sense. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of all that too. All that. These guys. Those guys. You know, I'll just eat it. Sure, let's just start from scratch. Okay, so another thing I did too that I don't like, I did that. I went and I spent a little bit of time on whatever the blueprint string website is. I don't recall what the actual address is right off the top of my head, but I did find a design, I believe by Mad Zuri. I think it's this right here. On the website itself, it comes in the form of Express, the blue belts, but I'm not there yet. So what I did was I took time in between episodes and I made this for yellow belts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop this down here somewhere where it fits and run everything through, so that way regardless of what's going in and out, we'll have a nice balance going to each of the chests. And now at this point we're just waiting for our bots to finish their work, and once they finish up, I'll be able to pop this down and reorganize this a bit more. I just want the top four going to the top four and the bottom four going to the bottom four. It's a very simple thing that I probably should have done the last time, but I didn't do, but I'm going to do it this episode. So as I was editing last episode, I was like, why did I do that? I was being so lazy, so lazy. Okay, so let's just kind of arbitrarily, I think, maybe there because of the signals. I think that works. This is a really cool design because everything hits a splitter 3 times at least. If you trace everything through, you can see how everything gets split properly. So that means I'm going to have to go ahead and just line these like such. Oh yeah, I guess something I should have mentioned at the beginning of the episode. 2 things. Number 1, if you guys are interested, check out on my main channel page, there is a discussion tab, and sometimes if I have updates, like if I'm running late on uploading a video or something, I'll post a quick little something there to let you guys know. So definitely check that out if you want to keep updated, or if you want to, get into the discussion or anything. Sometimes I'll post random little stuff on there too. So, it's just fun, I guess. And also, additionally, I created a Facebook page for the TheHaggardNerd. So if you guys are on Facebook and you want to check that out, definitely go do that. And it's super simple. You should be able to just search the TheHaggardNerd and I'll pop up there somewhere. Well, it looks like we have some gears flowing through here. That's awesome. That's what it's supposed to be doing. And hopefully I gave myself enough space, and I did. Nice. Okay, cool. Now all I need to do is just run these guys down in a manner that doesn't absolutely make me nauseous. Let's see here. Let's go right here. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh god. 4. That's terrible, but it'll work. Alright, let's pop these down. And then probably you just go ahead and run this like this. No, this won't be so bad. Run that like that. Like that. Yeah, that worked out nice. Even looks like we're getting some backup here, so that's kind of cool. Alright, this is very nice, actually. A little bit more efficient than I thought it would be. And it's going to be really awesome once we get a bunch coming through here. Now the question is, are we getting full saturation on this belt? Not perfectly. I mean, I guess if I put some red belts down, it would saturate it. But that's kind of a weird use of red belts. I mean... I was wondering why it stopped, and I was like, oh yeah, it needs iron in order to do that thing. So I think I'm going to continue this, because that will at least fully saturate the belt. We won't have to worry about that too much. Where'd I put those? There we go. Is that? I wish I knew of a way to configure splitters and regular belts, so that way you could fully compress a lane or a belt. I don't know if there's a way to do that. If there is, guys, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of curious about that. What I want to do, I'm pretty sure that 6 on each side, so 12 total, will fully compress a belt if I can get it compressed. So what I should probably do is work on running this in a different way. Something like that. And do that for everything. Whoops. Let's do this correctly. Correctly would be nice. It's not too much to ask. At least I don't think. Now what I'm doing here is I'm basically just splitting the output, so that way it'll clear off the belt and the next lane can grab, or the next bank can grab whatever leftover iron there is. And the idea is if I can run this down... like so. I may need to adjust this, actually. Probably will have to adjust it. Yeah, if I can get them split off like this, then I can have better control over the output of these banks. And really kind of maximize the efficiency of the output of these guys. Alright, so it looks like we're good here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pick these up, because they are not necessary. We may be getting to a point where I need to start improving the output of our iron smeltery, and that would just require, I think, produce more iron ore. Go basically find a new quarry and have it that. I think what I'm going to do, just for now that I'm looking at this, is go ahead and run this kind of like this, I think. Oh, that's bad. And we have 8 lanes coming in, so, you know, why not? Now the interesting thing is going to be if I have more banks, because I mean technically I could double all this, but I don't know how we're going to deal with that just yet. I'm very much one of those kind of as it goes type people. Is that right? I mean, yeah, that looks right. Okay. Let's get rid of those. Let's run this up to there. And that up to there. Turn down my headset again. To there. And, oh man, okay. I can fix that. It's easy. It's an easy fix. Okay, I need to get rid of these guys. And then that goes to there. And that goes to there. Okay. So far, so good. We got some iron coming up through here. Now, why is it only unloading on one? Because we would need a second train for that. And this would be a wonderful situation to use our 8-lane splitter again. And I think I'm going to do it here. Because this is, I could very easily just move these over. And then probably get rid of all this stuff because there's no need for all this now. So they probably just go ahead and get rid of all of it. There we go. Okay, let's let the bots do their thing for a little bit. It always kind of bugs me when it goes dead silent like that. Alright. Let's help the bots out a little bit. Okay, so I think we're good there. We could probably just put this, I think I was a little overzealous with my destruction there. There's that. That's not gonna work. I just realized that that's gonna bump up into there unless I move all this up, but I have space here, which I should utilize. So we're not gonna do that. It's worth a go. Question is, am I going to be able to shoehorn this in here? Yeah, I think that'll work. We can do that for these, and then this we can just do straight over. Just like that. Yeah, that'll work. Sweet. Alright, now I'll have an 8-lane splitter. I mean, it's only one train feeding off right now, so it is what it is. But once we get 2, this will be very handy. There we go. Okay. I was wondering what happened there. Alright, so we have this train unloading, and looks almost like I could be doing 3 lines off of each instead of 2. But this is good for now. Okay, that's not full belt compression, but I mean, we're not getting... Well, we're not getting full belts anyway, so... Yeah, as we improve the input of the iron here, this will also work out nicely. Should be able to hold up very nicely. And I think this is good for now. Later, once we start needing more iron gears, we could probably work on this a bit more and further improve the output of this little section. But for now, but for right now, I think we're good. All kinds of stuff in there. Alright, I have 50 blue science, and I think that was for, well, some sort of tech that I wanted that I can't remember. So let's go ahead and drop that off and move on to a new project. Okay, I was just checking out my output here, see what was going on. Yeah, we will eventually need new iron resource soon. But I will worry about that at a later time. How's our output doing? Our power? So far, so good. I do want to get into the reactor stuff. I know we went over that in a previous episode, but still not quite there yet. We're getting close though. Let's go and drop off this blue and see kind of what I was looking for. Was it this? No, it was not that. Was it the worker robot speed? I think it was. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright. And the other thing I wanted to do for this is I wanted to run a sulfuric acid up into this area so that way I could deal with my uranium up here. And that's also on the to-do list. I'm going down now and checking out what our oil situation is. Because I would like to be able to just make a very small amount of blue circuits just so that way I can get into some of the more advanced tech. But I gotta see what blue circuits requires, and I know it's expensive stuff. Where you at? Blue circuits requires advanced and sulfuric acid, which that's fine, but we just need we need a section for red circuits though. So well, luckily I know how to make spaghetti. And what I'm going to do is just kind of derptastically drop something over here. This is all just very, very basic, very ad hoc style. I'm not going for perfection on these. So there's that. Let's go ahead and give this power. So now we'll have plenty of those. And then that can drop off onto a belt, I think. And what am I doing? What am I doing? Brain farting is what I'm doing. Nope, not that way. There we go. That way it'll be a full belt. And then. So what did it need? I looked at it and then promptly forgot. Where you at? Blue, so there you are. Okay, so we need red, which requires plastic bars, copper cables, and electronic circuits. So we have now this, we have now that. So now we need to get some green circuits down here, it seems. So I'm wondering if I just run some green circuits down, just to make it simple. We're not quite to the big version of green circuits yet, so. But we do have circuits coming here, right? I mean, there is that. And like I said, I don't need a whole big bunch. So, what if I continue? Let me think about this. Let me think about this. You know what? Maybe I just go ahead and split this off in a very terrible manner. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? If I run this straight down, how'll that work? I think that might not be bad. I mean, it's bad already, but I mean, for this situation, this is good for us. Every time I hear that kind of dinging noise in the back for this track, I always think my wife is upstairs doing something, and I'm like, why is she banging around? And I realize, oh, it's the it's the actual ambience of the game. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's do this. Actually, let's kind of run this down and over this direction, and then down. Here? Does that work? Alright. Well, now we have green circuits coming into the area. Who likes spaghetti? I like spaghetti. And then, I think, just for now, what I want to do is this. So now I have, I can make red stuff. In a very terrible, haphazard manner. But hey, it's something. So reds require 3 things, so I need at least one of those. I may make two of these guys. 3. Let's do red. Okay, there's that. And then I think also, instead of doing that, what we'll do is something that goes there, and that goes there, and then yeah, and then this can come around because that's, you know, what spaghetti does. And then we will run this over like this. I think that'll work. Now, did I not? Are they still coming down? What's going on here? Oh, they got stuck. Good job, tree. No, they should be able to make it down through here unless there's another one I missed. Okay. Just gotta deal with the power situation. And then that, and then one more. That. Okay, required. What is the recipe? So I did good making that a pure line. That works. Actually, you know, I think maybe we might be able to get away with 4. I'm guessing at this point, but we're gonna try it. Can I just, yeah, I could have just put that in the middle. Oh man, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And we could probably run that there. So I think another thing I'm going to do, well actually that's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. So I might be able to extend this out a good, maybe, let's keep it in 4s. I don't know why, just because I like it that way. That way we can have red kind of on hand too, along with the blues. I mean, this is still early, but there's no reason why we couldn't make it a little more productive, you know? One, two, three, 4. Why not push it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think this probably will tap it out. I could be wrong. It's been known to happen. Oops. Alright. And then from here I'm thinking I would probably just make some blue up top here. And that should actually work out, because that'll place on the outside, that'll continue on the outside, this will go on the outside, and that'll go... Okay, yeah, that works. That works out nicely. I just need power on the outside, it seems. Except for that one. Okay, let's just kind of... Oh, let's line this up at least. It's not bad production. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just put a box here. Probably limit that to like 4. Put a light here just so I'll see it. And then we can probably look at doing blue up here somewhere. What does blue require? That is the next question. So 20 electronic circuits, 2 advanced circuits, and sulfuric acid. Okay, so we are going to need to really pump through a lot more of the green circuits. That is Yeah, that is the main thing. So I need a full belt at minimum of green coming through, and I'm going to wrap this around coming back the other way. That's why I'm doing this. So if we do that and then do that, so it's just the red, the green, and the sulfuric acid. So I need, let me think about this. So, okay, I think I know how I'm going to do it. Took me a minute there. Now let me build it, and then I'll explain it once I'm done. If it doesn't make any sense. It should, though. So I'm going to keep this on its own. What is that? Oh, we could do with more copper. Oh, okay, so this could definitely be improved. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the output of this these copper wires. I didn't even think about that when I was building all this out. And then once I get this kind of figured out and this production better, I'll continue building the blue as my voice decides to get all funky on me. Okay, let's just kind of do 6. Okay, so each one makes 2. So if we, let's see here. I'm trying to think of a way, an interesting way to do this. Okay, bear with me for a moment. Okay, so I'm thinking if I can get each one on their own lane, depending on which side they place it on, then I could probably condense this down. Let's see here, I'm curious. Oh, I guess I could put power on the other side too. Herp to derp. Okay, so it definitely does that kind of thing. I don't think this is the best way to go about this. You know, there's no need for a splitter there. I just realized. So what I need to do is just that. Alright, so that takes it down to 6 full lanes. So what I could do is I could combine that one, combine that one. Actually, just combine them down to 3. We're eventually going to get down to 1. And then we could combine 2. I mean, it works, right? Alright, so that's plenty of copper production there. Copper cable production. It should be at least. Oh, you know what? I just realized there was no need whatsoever to do the double because I forgot that there was the stack inserter bonus that I'm getting. So let's simplify this right now because that's a thing that needs to happen. But it is going on the same side now, isn't it? But I can fix this too. Yes, I can do that. Let's go ahead and completely undo everything that we just did because I'm a derp and I forgot about that whole thing. So now what we can do is say this, and then that, and then that. Oops, that's not it. There. There. And there. A bit easier, I think. And then we can probably do the splitter here, there, and then do that. Much simpler. That will work nicely. Okay. Now how are we doing here? Okay, so this looks like it's getting saturated now. I believe it is. Yep, okay. I'm good with that. Alright, cool. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We got a little bit done this episode. We maximized the efficiency a little bit on our iron gear production, and we got some red circuits getting started. Next episode, I'm going to go ahead and work on getting blue circuits started, because I do kind of want to get those going a little bit. So, and then from there, we'll start continuing on, I guess, building out our mega base or whatever. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I know I am. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.